Admiral William H. McCraven, a legendary Navy SEAL, lay in his hospital bed, a fortress of silence. Decorated for his role in countless high-stakes missions, he was now facing his final battle, but this time, he was alone. His body was failing, and a wall of stoicism kept everyone at a distance. Doctors and specialists, the best in their fields, tried to connect, to offer comfort. But he met their efforts with a steely gaze, an impenetrable silence. They saw an admiral, a four-star officer, a patient refusing care. But they didn't see the man inside. The hospital staff were at their wits' end. How could they help a man who wouldn't let them in? He was fading, and his refusal to engage was making a dire situation even worse. Day after day, they tried, and day after day, they failed. The Admiral's room became a symbol of defeat for the medical team. They discussed his case in hushed tones, frustration and sadness etched on their faces. Was this how the story of a great warrior would end? In quiet defiance, surrounded by people who couldn't reach him. Then, a new nurse was assigned to his floor. Her name was Sarah, and she was fresh out of training, full of nervous energy but with a quiet determination. The senior staff warned her about Admiral McCraven. "Don't take it personally," they said. "No one can get through to him." Sarah listened, nodded, but saw something else in the Admiral's file, not just the rank and accolades, the pathos of service, the sacrifices, the brotherhood he cherished. She saw a warrior, not just a patient. She walked into his room, not with a clipboard and a list of questions, but with a simple, respectful presence. The Admiral lay staring at the ceiling, his jaw set. The air was thick with unspoken tension. Sarah didn't try to check his vitals or ask about his pain. Instead, she stood near the foot of the bed and spoke, her voice clear and steady, breaking the heavy silence. "Bullfrog," she said. The Admiral's head snapped towards her. His eyes, which had been distant and cold, now locked onto hers, wide with disbelief. Bullfrog wasn't his name. It wasn't his rank. It was his call sign. A name known only to the elite few who had served alongside him in the most dangerous corners of the world. A name from a lifetime ago, a name that echoed with camaraderie, trust, and shared hardship. It was the key that unlocked the fortress. For the first time in weeks, the Admiral spoke. His voice was raspy, but the command was still there. "Who are you?" he asked, a flicker of the old fire in his eyes. Sarah smiled gently. "My father served under you," she explained. "He was on your team. He told me that if I ever met the legendary Bullfrog, I should tell him his men never forgot him." In that moment, everything changed. The wall crumbled. He wasn't just Admiral McCraven, the dying patient, anymore. He was Bullfrog, the leader, the brother. He began to talk. He told Sarah's stories not of war and glory, but of the men he led, the pranks they pulled, the bonds they forged. He talked about her father, sharing memories she had never heard. The nurses and doctors watched in amazement as the silent Admiral transformed, who began to accept treatment, not with resignation, but with a renewed sense of purpose. Sarah's simple act of recognition had reminded him of who he was beyond the uniform and the illness. She saw the man, the warrior, the bullfrog. And by speaking his true name, she didn't just break the silence. She gave Hero back his voice in his final days. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest healing comes not from medicine, but from seeing the person behind the patient. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories.